Well, for more, we're joined by Izzat Abdullahi, the head of the General Delegation of Palestine to Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific. Thanks so much for speaking to us. I just have to ask, what was your response when you heard Australia might relocate its embassy now?
Actually, it's a very disappointing development within the Australian foreign policy. It has been condemned by the civil society, Australian public, and different media outlets. Today also we had a meeting of all the Arab ambassadors. We will issue a statement tomorrow, which we will express our deep concerns of this step. We think that this is baseless. It doesn't rely on any legal rules or political rules. They claim that it will help and assist the peace process. In contrary, this will actually damage the peace, destroy the peace process, and is not helpful at all. So it was bad news in the morning, actually. But we are encouraged by the public response, civil society, and a lot of members of parliaments who are against this step. This is a sort of historical shift of Australian bipartisan policy toward the two-state solution and supporting statehood for Palestine, and considering the Jerusalem as a final status issue. So Jerusalem is a final status issue. Annexation of East Jerusalem is illegal by international law, and there was overwhelming response to the. Yeah.
It is very clear, though, that the Prime Minister is following the U.S. lead, which may not be a very popular decision. So why do you think Australia has decided to do this?
I think, as you mentioned, maybe, of course, there are many external, internal factors which influence the decision-making of Mr. Morrison. But I think also there is a huge pressure from the Jewish community and Jewish lobby in Australia. I should mention that on Saturday, there will be an election in one of the most populated Jewish community, and there is the liberal candidate to replace the ex-Prime Minister, Mr. Turnbull. And if they lose this elections in this electorate, this means that they will lose majority in the Australian Parliament. This area is dominated by the Jewish community, and I think Mr. Morrison wants also to please the Jewish voters to vote for his own candidate. Otherwise, he will lose majority actually in the parliament. So there is an internal reason for this. A second important reason that for the last 1 year, there was a discussion within the Liberal Party about moving the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Actually, there is very strong right wing within the Liberal Party, which is, Morrison is the leader of it, and they put a lot of pressure on him to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. Okay. So there is so there are many internal, external factors, but of course, the pressure of the United States is one of these important factors.
Okay, Izzat Abdullahi, thank you so much for joining us there from Canberra.